That's future Homer's problem.
Hey.
Oh my God, my brother says that all the time. But future Greg, he's like, that's a problem for future Greg.
That's amazing. Yeah, and by the way, past Greg is a dick.
Past Greg is
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Alison Haislip. And for the next, I don't know, maybe 30-ish minutes, Alex and I are going to discuss things that we find are interesting, amusing, fun, endearing.
Lots of good stuff this week.
Yeah, especially because this week it's not just any Alex.
Oh, no.
It's Hungover Alex.
Yay.
Hungover Alex is my favorite Alex.
No, he's the worst host.
He's
the worst host. And with us, as always, the lovely and talented Tom Krasinski.
Thank you. I'm here to laugh. Go.
I'm here to laugh.
I'm here to laugh.
Tom is
Allison,
like, dance
Alex.
for me, monkey.
Why else would I come?
I'm here for my therapy session, everybody.
Yeah, right. That's sort of what this is turning into.
I know.
Therapy.
Best.
It's great therapy.
Therapy.
The only therapy where you're allowed to drink. You must drink.
You
Yes,
must.
You must.
Unless you're hungover Alex.
Oh,
With his
man.
super
Hair
green-
the dog, Alex.
I'm not going to hair this dog. This dog's hair is going to be on the floor with me. A small hairless dog and me.
Man.
Oh, I love it.
Well, how was your week other than that?
Really good, I guess. Yeah, really good. I'm trying to think of what happened this week. What happened?
Any news to share? Any no?
Yeah,
thank
there's
you for
announcements we
yes,
can
thank
finally
you.
talk
Yes.
about
Thank you for
without Tom blowing it on the fucking
I
podcast.
didn't blow it. I
So-
just blew it.
That's
Yes.
what Monica Lewinsky said. What?
Hello,
a 90s
1995.
joke.
Yeah, man. I just turned the she said joke into like a really specific
Yeah,
reference.
that one person said.
Yeah.
I love that. So I'm hosting some of the virtual ticket coverage for BlizzCon this year.
Yeah, you are.
For BlizzCon 2015.
Wow. And when and
Very
where?
excited.
How do we see? What happens?
What happens? What is box?
Yes.
What is box
Explain.
happening?
So we-
What am I? So every year Blizzard Entertainment puts on BlizzCon, which is their big sort of video game announcement.
Yeah, Blizzard is so
celebration
huge,
thing.
they get their own convention.
Yeah, yeah. It would be like, well, Disney does it too. Where
Yeah,
they're like,
D23
forget
or whatever.
Comic-Con, we'll just do it all in Anaheim.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they do it. It's this year. It's I think November 5th, 6th, 7th, something like
Cool.
that. So it's Friday, Saturday. I don't know if there is a Sunday, but our
So
coverage.
where did the seventh land?
Because I can't tell. It's like there's
It's like
preview
Friday,
day
Saturday,
and all
and
that
Tuesday,
stuff.
but for some reason their numbers are consecutive.
Yeah, exactly. It's very weird. But so on Friday and Saturday, we are going to be doing coverage for people who can't go. And so they have this thing called the virtual ticket, which is actually really cool. They should do it for Comic-Con, to be honest.
I think they're trying to.
They should. It makes perfect
Yeah.
sense. So they've been doing it since, I think, 2008. And DirecTV does it. They're still not sure because DirecTV and AT&T merged.
Oh.
So they're still not sure if
Wait.
you're able to watch it on AT&T as well.
I have
They haven't
AT&T
figured it out.
Universe.
Right. So theoretically, you might be able to get the virtual ticket on the TV. Now, the other thing is you can do the virtual ticket online. And if you do it online, I think you can bounce around. And I think you can do both. I think once you buy the virtual ticket, you can kind of watch it wherever it is displayed.
Yes.
A lot of this information is stuff I'm making up. So I would say
Alex.
Hungover Alex is making up a lot of this shit.
Bottom line is we can see you on some kind of
Yes.
TV platform soon.
Yes.
Yes.
And you have lost weight
With-
recently, so you are looking
I
good.
have. Thank you, sir.
Just saying.
I like that. I like
look at that.
Yes.
But you're also doing it with my friends, Michelle Morrow,
And
who
Malik
I adore,
Forte.
and Malik Forte, and Will.
And
Wheaton.
Will, yeah, Will's doing the. He's hosting the thing Hardwick did last year, the contest, the costume contest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like Friday night's party,
Oh,
basically.
very
Yeah, it's gonna be
cool.
super
Awesome.
fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fun. And the other thing is,
What?
I'm like, one of the reasons why I was so jazzed about this is because of all the video game companies in the world,
Right.
Blizzard is my favorite.
Yeah.
I have for years played World of Warcraft.
Right. You have.
I have I've played 700 hours, literally 700 hours of Diablo 3.
Yeah. Wow.
Which is horrible. I love Hearthstone. The Heroes of the Storm has been sucking me into it.
You said sucky me. That's what Monica Lewinsky did. Brought it back around.
This is the title of the show is just going to be Monica Lewinsky, question mark. And everybody's going to be like, what is this show about?
Yes.
And then Overwatch is coming out, and I've been so jazzed about it. So, like, it's
I
just...
love that you get jazzed about things, Alex. You don't get excited, you get
I
jazzed.
say jazzed, too.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a thing.
Because it's way better than excited.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Like jazz hands. It's more visual.
It's more visual.
Jazz.
Anyway, so I'm super excited and jazzed
Nice.
to be hosting.
I just thought of exciting news I have to tell, too.
Oh, good.
But it's about us.
What?
It's about us, you guys. Because I realized it's been a week and a half since we've recorded our last podcast. Because remember, we had to record it early last week because I went to New York for New York Comic Con.
Yes.
And I haven't seen you guys since then.
Yes.
Okay, so I did the panel for Con Man.
Oh, yes.
And, I'm on the panel with Alan Tudyk and Nathan Fillion and Felicia Day and Will Wheaton and Nolan North.
Yep.
And Seth Green. And, it's 2,000 people. It's packed. We show them a clip of the show. And then, the moderator asks us a couple questions, and then they get to fan questions. And there's already people, there's two huge lines there. And the first guy gets up to ask a question, and he goes, Allison, I just want to say I'm super popular at listening to your podcast. I was like, what?
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
The best part is then the entire room is silent.
Like,
literally no one reacks to it. And
That's
I was
amazing.
like, I guess no one in here listens to my podcast. And then I hear two people go, woo!
I listen to your podcast.
That's amazing.
There were at least 3 people there.
Which means you spoke to almost 2,000
people.
Actually,
I told them to listen.
1,997?
Yeah, people. I told them to listen to the half hour happy hour.
It's a great ad for us.
Yeah.
The comic.
But it was just so cool
That's
to be up there
amazing.
with all those amazing people. Because then obviously every single question after that was for them.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. But the very first person who got
That's
up
amazing.
gave our
I
podcast
love
a
it.
shout out. So I
That's fantastic.
I feel like I
guy's
forget
the
that
best.
guy's name. I don't even know if I got his name. I was so overwhelmed by the fact that she gave our
Called-
podcast a shout out. But
so
thank you,
cool.
sir,
Super
for
fan.
listening to our podcast.
I love it.
You're so appreciated.
I love
Great.
it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Right?
How was New York City Comic Con?
It was amazing. I mean, I was in New York for literally 36 hours, so it was kind of a whirlwind.
Yeah.
And it decided to just pour rain. Like the heavens opened and God cried on New York for the exact 3 hours that we had to do this panel, and then we did this BuzzFeed press thing as well.
Yeah.
It was raining the entire time. And then as
wow.
soon as we were done work, it stopped raining. I was like, really? Those are the times I had to look good. Like,
That's amazing.
yeah. So that was great. And
How
then-
was it? How does it compare to San Diego? Is it way smaller? Is it
It's
about
not-
the same?
It's not about the same. And it's definitely smaller, but it's
Because
still,
it's newer, right? It's only been like 4 years, maybe
I think
5
so,
years.
but it still has the same passion behind it.
Oh, good. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the biggest difference I think between New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con is San Diego Comic Con bleeds into the streets of, like, you walk out of the convention center and you're still in the convention.
Yeah, the
you know
gas
what I mean?
lamp is like still part of
New
it's
York
like adjunct
Comic-Con-
professors.
Yeah, New York Comic Con, you walk out of the Javits Center. You walk out of the Javits Center, and all of a sudden you're just on like 37th Street, and you feel weird
Right.
because you're dressed like Wolverine. you
Got
know?
it. Gotcha.
Like, so
That's awesome.
it's like when you're inside the actual convention, it has the same kind of like
Buzz.
manic energy about
Yeah.
it. But as soon as you step outside, it's like, "Brr, I'm in New York.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's freaking rad.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of awesome fans,
Yes.
Yeah.
we actually got something in the mail.
Yeah, I'm really excited
Like
about this.
physically got something in the
Yes.
What?
So
did
let
we
me-
get?
mail.
Nice
was
winking,
me.
Tom. Yay!
So
We
these.
get
Oh
our
yeah, here's my guy.
own.
Yeah. There you go.
So these are 3D printed half-hour happy hour keychains, which, by the way, are badass looking.
They're freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, this
Who
is
did
like
this? This is
so. This
gorgeous.
is
They're rad.
yeah.
What?
Hold on, I'm opening my
Oh, we don't have an email. We have an actual letter.
yeah physical letter
We have
showed
a
up.
physical letter. We've gone so old school.
I know.
First
so it
Monica
says
Lewinsky now.
it's. I know now.
Oh my gosh, this is our 90s
Now
episode.
penmanship. What is this? Hey, AANT.
That's us.
Here they are.
I love it.
The 3D printed half-hour happy hour keychains I made for you guys. I hope you like them. Thanks again for making the show. It's always one of the highlights of my week. Keep it up. And, of course, never stop brooming.
Never stop
brooming. Your friend, and it's Roll?
No, it's Rule.
Rule.
He wrote us an email with it. He was the guy who he dared us to guess how to pronounce it correctly.
Oh, yeah.
And I said it was like Real or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And he said that I was right, but then he sent us an email later on and he was like, I was just kidding. It's actually pronounced Rule.
That's amazing. So thank you, Rule.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. This is awesome.
I mean, I feel like we should sell these. They're that good. Right?
They are pretty freaking awesome.
And they feel substantial. Like I even though it's like
yeah.
3D printed, I feel like this would not break.
I'm going to actually hang this on my wall. I'm not even going to use it.
Oh, you are?
Interesting.
If I had a wall.
If I had a wall. I live in an
really
open air
sweet.
complex, but down by LAX.
I live outside Alex's house.
Yeah, he lives in my bushes.
Yeah.
I told you about that, right? The schizophrenic that lived in my bush. Yeah.
Outside the house.
I don't think you should just say my bush.
I had a bush.
Because that's what Monica Lewinsky said.
Oh. Bill Clinton's schizophrenic. I didn't know that.
I thought...
What is people, I can just think of all the young people that listen to our show that are constantly...
no idea what we're talking
Who's
about.
Bill Clinton?
Who's Bill Clinton?
Oh, my gosh.
Hillary Clinton's husband?
Yeah, right?
Is that her father?
Yeah, no
The
shit.
guy who might be the first man of the United
first
States?
man? Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
If only we actually gave a shit about politics, this would be like... we could spend hours just lampooning what's happening. It's
let's
crazy.
Wait, a guy lived in your...
Yeah.
Is this different from the guy who came looking for the drug dealer who used to live in the house?
Totally different.
Oh, okay.
That was a guy looking for medicine wool. No, this guy his name was Steve.
Yeah.
He was full on schizophrenic, like screamed top of the lungs, 4 a.m. schizophrenic, and lived in a bush next to our house.
Oh my gosh.
The good news is
There's good news.
we never felt like anybody would attempt to break into our house because there was constantly somebody
Steve,
screaming.
the guard dog.
I mean, there was somebody constantly screaming and pulling attention to our house in the bush. And the funny thing is, you get used to sleeping with things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the first time it started, it was like 2:00 in the morning, and where he was sleeping, our house is really long, and where he was sleeping, his head was sort of pointed right down the side of our house, and our bedroom is in the back.
Yeah.
And so literally it was like 2:00 in the morning, we're sleeping, and all of a sudden we just hear this guy screaming bloody murder at the top of his lungs, which wakes us up. The dog starts barking. We're all like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then I go, there's some guy lying in the bushes.
Man.
Is this why you got a severe fence put up around your house?
No, I mean, it did add to that, but it was like, no. But it literally was like this guy, and he was screaming, and then he stayed I think he was there for 2 years.
Did he ever tell you guys to shut up?
2 years?
2 years, yeah. And you would walk outside, and we would say hi to him, and you would see him going up and down the streets, and going into. And the best was you could see him because he knew what was going on. So first off, he would say the most racist things you've ever heard, and he would only yell at elderly men or women.
Okay.
So if some
people he wasn't intimidated by?
some yoked African American dude walks by, he gets real quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So clearly he had some concept of what. But it was so funny because you would walk. I mean, it was really sad. But then we got to know him, and whatever. Melrose Steve.
Melrose Steve.
Yeah, he actually has an Instagram account.
No. What?
Yeah.
Who started it?
Birdman Steve, the skate shop down the street. So what happened was
Birdman Steve.
Birdman Steve, I think is what it was called.
Okay.
So what happened was so periodically you would just be out on the town and you would see Steve coming. And you're like, what's going to happen? Here we go. Something's going to happen.
Yeah, Birdman Steve is headed my way.
He's on his way.
I would make sure I'd always have a black guy with me, so if I ran
exactly.
he'd keep walking.
Yeah. You're like, Carl, get out of the car. Steve's coming. I want to see what he does.
I love that his name is Carl.
Yeah. But the thing that I always found very interesting was that you would see him poke his head into a store.
Yeah.
Or a restaurant. And that's when things would get interesting.
Yeah.
Because it was like, what's going to happen now? So it would sort of like you'd see him and he would turn into a store and then you'd hear screaming in the store and then he would come out.
Oh my god.
And he would just come out. Yeah, it was his screaming. And usually it was at somebody going like, hey, could you not be screaming and terrify our customers? But so one time, we have a lot of skate shops and stuff. And one time I was just walking somewhere and saw Steve, and he goes into the skate shop, and I go, now this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of skaters in there
Yeah.
that don't really give a crap about nothing.
Right.
And so I was like, waiting, and then out walks Steve with a skateboard.
What?
And I go, what? And then he puts the skateboard down, and he starts skateboarding.
A 360 kickflip, and he's like,
yeah, and he's shredding. He's really good. No. And I was like, what is happening? And then he just walks back in, hands the skateboard in, and comes back out and just like goes about his business. And I was like,
my gosh.
I was like,
they just let Birdman Steve test drive a skateboard.
Yeah. And they're the ones that set up the Instagram account.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they were like, hey, Steve, what's up? You guys shred a little bit, buddy. And he was like, bah, bah, bah. It was crazy.
Monster from the Muppets.
He's like animal. He's like
Have
animal.
you been watching The
Did I say
Muppets,
monster?
speaking of which?
No,
On
no,
ABC?
No.
I adore it.
Ah.
It's so great. It's like if you watch The Muppets growing up as a kid, like I did with my dad, then you love this show because it's like what you would picture like the behind the scenes of The Muppets being.
I was very interested of what you were going to do with that pillow.
Yeah, I thought you were going to throw it at
Well, you
just
picked
threw
up
it
a
to the other
pillow. I
side.
know, but you picked it up as if you were going to start using it like a Muppet.
No.
Like, because you were like, if you ever seen The Muppets, and then you pick up this pillow, and then you just casually talk. So I was like, what is she going to do with that
I was
pillow?
moving it out of the way
Mesmerized.
so we could get to piece of actual mail number 2.
Yes.
Moving on.
To physical mail.
Yeah, so we're not going to read any fan emails this episode because not only did we get the awesome 3D keychains from Rule.
Thanks,
3D
Rule.
printed keychains from Rule.
And they totally
Rule. What? Grubhub sent me a care package.
What?
And
They were like,
going to
we love
camp?
you so much.
Yeah. And so I had them send it to the half-hour happy hour because I figured if Grubhub is sending me something, it'll be useful for the podcast.
It will be
We'll need
useful for the
snacks.
podcast.
So I'm
for,
opening it up right now. This is a audio unboxing video.
Yeah.
She's currently opening the box.
I'm currently opening it up.
We will narrate.
There's a lovely little wrapped
There's
package.
a secondary
that says
box.
Grubhub.
She has removed the secondary box.
Oh my gosh, get the big box out of the way. There
Get out of here, you. All right.
Now there's ribbon I
Wow.
gotta take care of.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
Grub-
it's a nice little white box and it says Grubhub. What if I open this and like
It's a cat that's like, oh, jeez, because we've had it for a while.
I was gonna say badger.
A badger. It's just like
Badger!
Oh,
No, not
she
a
opened the
badger.
box. She's pulling out
Okay,
a
I got a
coupon.
note.
A note.
a note.
Hi, Allison. Who doesn't love a relaxing night in? Oh, thanks, Grubhub.
This just got sexual.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're talking food, fun, friends, and no hassles. Why? Well, that's what we do. We work hard to provide people like yourself food from all your favorite local restaurants. Speaking of which, we've given you a certain sum of money that I will not say out loud in free grub on the back of this note.
Very
$4 million.
nice. I feel
So
like
you
they've just usurped Postmates.
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
Drunksmiths.
Now Drunksmiths is being sponsored by Grubhub. So you can order something delicious. We recommend the house special pizza from Crispy Crust.
Ooh, like crispy crust.
All right,
on
it's
Vine.
one of our faves. Yum, right?
Yeah.
That's what it says. It'd be cool if you could share your Grubhub night in on your social channels, tagging at Grubhub. We may even like it, favorite, or retweet it, or all three.
They could
What?
do all three.
How?
Enjoy
What
Grubhub.
How do they use the technologies to do all three?
I don't know.
That's fantastic.
Sounds illegal.
All right, so,
All right, what do we got?
We got some sponsorship now for Drunksmiths.
Whoa.
We got socks
Oh
that
my
have
God.
bowls of ramen on them.
That's awesome.
Socks ramen.
All right, we
Oh
need to
my
take
gosh.
First off, those are actually awesome socks that I
Yeah,
would totally
they are.
wear.
We got a game called Foodie Fight. It's a trivia game for serious food lovers.
Ooh.
We're
Play this
serious.
fun game after
I
your
would
next
like
dinner
that.
date.
Food?
We could actually play this game on the show, maybe.
Yeah, Drunksmiths.
Okay. Oh, we
keep
got a
saying
sweet
Drunksmiths.
blanket.
What?
What? Sweet blankets.
Sweet blanket that like wraps up into a carryable blanket.
Into
Oh,
a mug.
we got Grubhub mugs.
Grub
I
mug.
can drink my alcohol out of Grubhub mugs.
That's
Yes.
pretty.
There we go. That's our Grubhub night in.
That is a fantastic night in.
Yeah, sure is.
Well, thank you,
Thank
Grubhub.
you, Grubhub. That's rad.
I know. I like that I said thank you, even though they sent all the stuff to Allison.
Whatever.
But I was like,
You just
thanks.
assume you're
You
going to
guys-
be
being part of
partaking.
it.
You guys are my family.
Yeah.
So,
Well, nice.
That's
All right.
fantastic.
Good on you, Grubhub.
I'm excited about ramen socks.
Dude, ramen socks. You are going to get so many people talking about your ramen socks.
Yeah.
Because those are fantastic. All right, shall we get into stories?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
No, Adobe, don't update. Why are you updating Flash when I'm in the middle of the show? Fucking Adobe. Okay, here we go.
How
Ready?
awkward. Yep, ready.
First story. McDonald's all-day breakfast has been a disaster.
Causing fucking chaos.
How did they not prepare for that?
How do they not prepare for that? They know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like employees tripping over each other.
Yeah, people saying like some of the franchises. So essentially, what happened was, as we I think maybe even talked about on the show, super happy about this from the consumer end, which is McDonald's has finally stopped its horrible communistic practices of forcing you not to be able to have hash browns anytime after 11, sometimes 10:30.
Really? 10:30?
Yeah, sometimes 10:30. It's gnarly. Like, breakfast doesn't even fucking happen for most people by 10:30.
For hungover Alex who
not
gets
And by the way, BT dubs.
Yes.
You better believe had I been just slightly less hungover,
Yep.
I would have totally postmated
McDonald's. Wow.
Totally.
Yeah.
But now
I
you
was
need to
just
grab up
hungover
McDonald's.
enough. Yeah. That must be a thing we can do. Anyway, so they stopped their draconian use of time.
Yes,
and allowed us the ability to eat breakfast all day.
Yeah.
Which sounds like
normal
a great
human beings.
idea.
Yeah.
Well, they then put out this Japanese survey company put out a survey to all of the franchisees.
Yeah.
Franchisees, is that the word?
I don't know.
Franchises.
No, but the people who own the franchise are
The franchise owners.
So the franchise owners.
Yeah.
I'm going to call them French friesies.
Yeah.
So the French friesies that own the franchises of McDonald's, they did the survey, and they said that like a shocking amount of them came back and said it was the worst thing that they could have ever done.
They'll get used to it.
Well, but they actually said, like, if this is the thing you think is going to save the company, this company is fucked.
Well, and the other thing that they were saying is that serving breakfast all day isn't bringing in more customers. It's having the people who already came to McDonald's order cheaper food.
Right.
So they're actually making less money.
Yeah, so they said the ticket sales are like the per average ticket sale. What the fuck? Average cost per sit down.
What?
Keep going. I like this.
I get there. There's a thing. It's a term they use.
You guys should listen
the
to
French
this
friesies are
podcast.
using this term.
One of the hosts just spends 26 minutes trying to figure out how to say the price on every receipt.
That's it, receipt.
Yeah.
So the average receipt price is down.
Yeah.
But they have to hire more employees to deal with.
Oh, what?
Because there's twice as type of food that needs to be.
Yeah.
There's twice as type of food.
Twice this type of food.
There's twice as type of food that needs to be every day.
Yeah.
Every day, all day.
Every day, all day. Like, think about it. You have somebody manning the French fries because you need to have French fries, but then you got somebody else who's making
managing
hash browns.
eggs.
Are we worried that McDonald's is going to go under because of this? Because they better not. Because I love my
no, we need
Egg
those fries.
And fries.
Dude,
yeah, man.
filet of
I love my
fish.
Big Macs.
Come on.
Filet of fish.
Never had a
sandwich,
filet of fish.
Quarter pounder
You
with
never
some
had a
cheese.
filet of fish?
Yeah, no,
it's
me
fish.
neither. Yeah,
Sounds
exactly.
too healthy.
First off,
screw that.
Also, won't eat fish from McDonald's.
Yeah, A, it's not fish. B, it's fucking not healthy at all.
I'll eat a McRib.
You'll eat a
Those
McRib,
things
but
are
you won't eat.
fantastic. I don't like fish sandwiches.
If you like fish sandwiches, then try the filet of fish.
No,
It's my
I don't
favorite.
like
He
fish
said he doesn't
Oh,
like
you
fish.
don't? I thought you said I like fish sandwiches.
Wow.
Throw some
Hungover
McRib sauce
Alex
on
is getting
that.
very angry about this.
Hungover Alex is testy.
Yeah.
Yes. And by the way, I was the president of my McDonald's Appreciation Fan Club in college.
No, that's a thing.
Yes. You know why?
What? Why?
Because you get $500 per semester for any real club for things like food.
Let's do it now.
Oh,
So guess what I did?
gosh.
Guess what I did? I went,
got
I'm going to make
$500
a
to get
club. But
McDonald's.
go to fucking McDonald's and eat food. And they made it.
500. That'll feed
There
you for
was
like 2
three of
years.
us. There was
Alex,
3 of us.
Have you ever considered that maybe this is why you have to do your crazy diet plan now?
Yeah, because I ate McDonald's all through college. Yes.
You know what I ate all through college was Domino's because it was the only place near Boston College that accepted our meal plan.
What?
Domino's accepted your
I could
meal
put
plan?
Domino's on my meal plan.
Oh, no wonder
Emerson
you.
did that
No.
too, I think, because I was in Boston. A lot of places that actually did that.
Yeah, but it was only Domino's.
But
you guys were sort of like in the city, right?
Well, no, BC.
Was there its own sort of like campus bubble, or was it like
Boston,
like NYU where there's like a building that's an NYU building, and then
Boston College has an actual campus.
Got it.
And it's like right outside of Boston. It's actually in Chestnut Hill. It's also not a college.
Nice.
It's technically a university because they have a grad school as well. So it should really be called Chestnut Hill University.
Interesting.
Yes.
Instead, it's Boston College.
Instead of Boston College.
I didn't know that was the differentiation between college and university.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think universities have multiple schools within it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, because we did for AU, American University. The American University. By the way, the only university in existence because of a statement from Congress.
I'm sorry, what?
It was an act of Congress that created the American University.
Really?
Yeah, it's the only school that actually was like...
They're like, we need a university named after our country.
Yeah. They're like, what should we call it? Boston?
America.
Tallahassee.
Let's call it America. So anyway, McDonald's.
Fucked.
I don't think that they're super fucked. I mean, you get a little bit like it's, like too big to fail kind of concept.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you got to be something's really got to be fucked up in order for all the McDonald's to go away.
McDonald's would fail if they were all of a sudden like, from now on, we're only serving kale.
Well,
maybe.
Hey, listen, there's Taco Bell that just serves, tacos. Why isn't there like a breakfast McDonald's / there down the street is the regular McDonald's? Why not like a breakfast Mickey D's? Morning
Make a whole
McD's.
separate
Morning
restaurant.
McD's. Now that
You're welcome.
You might be onto something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think
That
Tom
was kinda
Cruise
brilliant.
Saying.
KFC
serves chicken, tacos at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You're right. Why isn't there a breakfast fast food place?
Yeah.
Saying.
Like Breckies.
Run with it,
Breckies. I love Breckies.
I would go and eat at a Breckies.
Yeah, I call it Brekkie all the time because that's what Australians call it.
Yeah, exactly.
Brekkie.
And you have like a little kangaroo that just says, "Oh, mate, it's Brekkie time." That was very.
I liked that accent.
We'll
that was good.
Thank you.
That was good. That's way better than my Australian accent.
I think it started to
Mine's
feel
just like,
Cockney about
"Oi."
halfway through.
It was pretty good though.
My Australian accent always
A
turns
dingo
Cockney.
ate my baby.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right? But I can only say that. Or I
One
can do
statement.
I can do the crocodile hunter. Like, all right, now what we have here? She's a real beaut.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty
crocodile
good.
hunter.
I like that. I did
R.I.P.
I should show you. I did a video. Whatever. I'll show you later.
That was a terrible segue,
Good
hungover
story.
Alex.
I know. Hangover.
Terrible segue.
Hangover Alex just
Next
goes,
story.
Segue.
Segue.
Essentially, Hangover Alex constantly is crashing his Segway.
Yes.
Still the best.
Hello,
Alex.
my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Okay. So this is awesome. I love
Okay,
this.
what's happening?
New rifle. Oh, fuck you, ad. Get
Oh,
out.
New rifle?
Fuck you, ad.
Fuck you, ad.
Don't. The ad literally just. Okay, fuck off. Here we go.
No one knows.
New rifle shoots drones out of the sky without firing a single bullet.
What?
What?
Electromagnetically?
So this company.
I was like,
I'm
beanbags?
guessing Beanbags.
Beanbags?
Why not?
Yeah, semi-lethal drone deterrence. No, so this is a company that has designed. It's really cool. Look at it. It's like this antenna.
I'm sorry,
It's like
what?
An antenna.
What?
An antenna.
It means antenna, folks.
Antenna?
It's
Yeah,
like
got it.
antenna.
It's like
Got it.
Sounds
Dantana.
like a little Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Oh, your juice bottle fell on the floor.
Thank you, everybody.
Healthy hungover Alex.
Thank you, everybody. So what they did was they realized they were like, first off, if like let's say a drone comes over your wedding and you're like, I don't fucking know who owns that drone. Fuck off, drone. Well, one, you can't shoot it legally because you're not
Right.
supposed to discharge your weapons.
Yes.
But B, this gun thing allows you to point at it, and here's the crazy thing.
Yep.
It forces the drone to land.
Oh, it
does
doesn't
not
like destroy it.
Destroy it.
It slowly. explain.
I have no idea how it works.
So it like slows down its mechanics?
I don't
Like
know.
a microwave
I think
inside
it just,
that thing?
I think what
know
happens
the
is
science of it,
Yeah,
Alex.
you come on.
I read the article and it's very sneaky
Does it
because
just,
they don't
like-
want people to
does
be
it
able to
just-
make it. They want people to buy them.
Does it just make it feel so shameful that it like lands because it feels so bad? It's
Yeah.
How
like,
do you like it? We're
I need to
looking at you.
rethink- Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
so-
to rethink everything I've ever done in
Yeah,
my
it's like,
life.
oh God, I'm sorry.
I'm
Is this
sorry.
a wedding? I'll just
I'm
sit
sorry.
quietly
I'm
in the corner
sorry.
here.
Yeah.
That's basically what it does electronically.
What's
Yes.
this thing cost? Is it like is it a prototype
It's
or
a
can you?
It is a prototype.
Your mom's a prototype.
your mom's a prototype.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
So there-
She's one of a kind.
and weirdly, they show it working, and then they go, but because of FAA regulations, we can't actually
Yeah, 'cause-
show it working.
What?
So this is like they're like this is what it will look like when you use it.
Is it because it can accidentally land planes as well?
Oh my!
I don't
gosh.
know.
Yeah.
This could. Yeah.
I don't know.
A good point.
But all I know is I have to say there is something about drones that feels whenever you hear them near around you, it feels very invasive.
Yes.
Like if you ever just sort of like standing around, walking around, and there's a drone, all of a sudden it's like, oh,
you're like, where the fuck did that come from?
And I'm on camera. What the fuck is happening?
Well, and I told you about when at the con man party at San Diego Comic-Con when we were on a rooftop.
Oh,
all of a sudden a drone appeared.
Yeah.
And all of us were kind of like, well, whatever. It's not like anything crazy's going on up here. But it was just weird and was like, well.
But see, if you had people at the party with the gun, they could just have it slowly land and then you grab it. And then, because the other thing is most of the camera stuff, because that's the other thing is it's like, if you're going to throw, like, then it becomes this whole thing of like, who owns that airspace over your house? Or your whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, I just learned of this crazy thing that they have in New York called
rain.
Right? No, I think it is called airspace, where buildings own the airspace above them as well.
Oh, that's interesting.
So they can build up. But a building next door can buy another building's airspace, so that building can't build up, and therefore their building will have better views.
No way.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So
that makes sense.
Every building, every building, maybe not every building, but a lot of buildings
every building
have these.
You say?
Yes, I'm being very factual right now. But certain buildings have the price of the building includes X amount of airspace above the building as well.
That is crazy,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, though, because it's like if you're going to buy a building in New York and you want to refurbish it.
Right.
And then they go, oh, yeah, okay, but there's no airspace.
Right.
So you
can't
go, okay,
build
so
up.
this is as tall as this building can be.
Correct.
Maybe that's not as good. And then you get another building that's, same price, but it's like, oh, yeah, we got tons of airspace.
Right.
And then it's like, boom, double skis.
Yeah, double skis.
Double skis.
Double skis.
Double skis. We'll just double skis it up twice.
Yes.
Double skis.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to say
Polish
twice.
word.
I think that's double skiing.
Yeah.
That's double skiing, double ski.
It's redundant.
Yeah.
Because of so many doubles. So anyway, so this thing is going to be potentially coming out soon. I have a feeling it'll be like private security, maybe. I mean, think about like celebrities.
I just saw one down the street from me like last week over some celebrity's house.
I was like, over your house?
No. You seem so doubtful.
You're like,
that there would
wrong
be a
house,
drone.
wrong
My
house.
house.
I'm just on the half-hour happy hour.
Yeah, amazing.
You're like, oh,
We love you, Tom.
That would be amazing. It just comes out. It's like got a note. It was like, super volcano.
Dear Super Volcano.
But it was scary to see those things. You're like, I have never really seen them in my neighborhood until now.
Yeah, and think about think about being a celebrity, like something, whatever, Angelina Jolie or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And you have a backyard. You go out into the backyard to go in your pool
And
or
there's just
something.
fucking drones
and a
everywhere.
fucking drone pops over your thing. You can't do anything about it
I know.
as of right now. But if you had this,
Right.
And then the one thing I was thinking of was like maybe there's a way that you could actually set up an anti-drone perimeter.
kind of like the electric dog fence, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
For drones, so that it's like once it enters, once it passes over, it screws up all the techno mambo, and it crashes. Because to be honest, if I was a celebrity and I was like, I don't want you over my backyard,
my kids or something like that,
Yeah.
or playing in the backyard, that's lame.
or just in the pool, like you know what I mean? Like it's different when you're going out to a beach.
How about we
in
just
public,
make agreement to let people have privacy? Why don't we
but
just?
that's just not going to happen anymore.
That's the reason I'm not having kids.
Shit.
It's because of
The drones.
The drones. I get you,
just
man.
know.
I hear you. Okay, next story. This has got the half-hour happy hour written all over it. Secondly,
Yes.
I'm so excited about this.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Your autopilot has arrived.
Oh boy.
So a couple days ago, Tesla
Yes. Oh, we love Tesla.
put out a
Can we get
new-
Tesla to sponsor the half-hour happy hour?
Oh, God, please give us a
The
half-hour
half-hour
happy hour card.
brought to you by Grubhub and Tesla.
That'll be amazing. Yeah, just send us a
already
brand new, fully loaded P90D X.
What?
Model X.
That's the thing?
And we will call that the half-hour happy hour mobile. And we will drive anywhere we ever need to drive. We'll
it's
drive
the
with
recreational vehicle.
it. It is the
remember?
recreational vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, God,
I was
so
going to say,
great.
we just got these new keychains. We got to use them for something.
Yes.
Yeah, give us car keys to put on the keychains. Thank you, Tesla. I know you're out there
Yes.
listening. Anyway, so a couple days ago, they pushed a software update to their cars. And if the cars had certain sensors in them, meaning certain later model versions of the Tesla had these certain sensors, that they unlocked this mode called autopilot.
Oh, boy.
Dudes.
It's
here. It's
self-driving cars?
Here.
Self-driving cars?
So who used it?
So my buddy Mike has a Tesla.
Your buddy Mike?
My buddy Mike TRS. He was Mikey, the guy who used to shoot and edit TRS.
Oh, yeah. He has a Tesla?
He has a Tesla. And he has the new,
How much
the newest
did you pay
version
him for
of Tesla.
TRS?
Well, first off, that job hasn't existed for many years.
I know.
And his new job that he works on, visual effects stuff, is what pays for his Tesla.
Got
it. He has the thing. He went to Disneyland.
Oh my gosh.
And he said that he only touched the pedals and the steering wheel 20% of the time.
Oh, 20%.
What?
He said 80% of the time the car just took me there.
What?
So why would he touch 20%? He was scared, or like he was unsure?
So this is not the reason why they call it autopilot is it's not 100% autonomous.
Good.
Yet.
Yeah.
But what happens is, and Elon Musk, when announcing all this information, was like, we still suggest that our drivers have their hands on the wheel and their feet on the pedals. That said, they don't have to. Dude, It is crazy. It will basically, you put in your destination.
Right.
And you just start going.
Okay.
And then you just tell it to take over when you want. It reads the speed limit signs, and then will take you only that speed. It sees.
So this wouldn't work for me because I speed.
Well, it's funny. I actually thought about that. I was like, "Can you turn it up to like 5 over?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
it's like when you said, yeah.
It's like, I mean, yes, it's 65, but I don't want to go 65. But that said, think about the fact that you could
get there
be
safely.
fucking reading a book, chillaxing.
Okay.
No, so here's the thing: it will change lanes for you.
Really?
It will keep you in your lane. So even as it's like winding and like that, it'll keep you in the lane. It will slow down. It'll stop at stoplights. It'll stop at stop signs.
Oh my gosh.
It'll stop if the car in front of you stops. It literally just drives you.
Okay, but when
it uses the map to know where to go.
Right. Okay. So then, why did Mike? Why did Mike use it the 20% of the time? Like what?
Well, I think like starting the experience, and he said that there was like some trick because also it's in beta,
right?
So I think he was like, but I think on like small city streets, it's not as perfect. You know what I mean? Like, think of it trying to go down my street.
Yeah.
Because you know how fucking close you have to get to the other cars, and how close you have to get to that car. You know what I mean? Like, so there are times probably like that where he had to kind of like make sure that he like.
I bet if another car's
once he got on the 5,
just stop.
And the crazy thing is, they showed this. They posted this. One guy posted this video of him like experiencing it.
Yeah,
and he was like. The whole time he just kept going like, oh, it's turning, it's changing lights, and he's like looking around, and literally he's just sitting there, and all of a sudden the turn signal indicator just starts going clip, 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 and he was like, what is it doing? And it just, how awesome does that sound?
When you it would freak me the fuck out.
No. You ready for this shit? One of the other things that it does?
What else?
It'll drop you off at your house and then go fucking park itself.
What?
Really?
You could literally be like, you could be like, thanks car, blip, 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 Kit, go fucking park yourself. And it parks itself.
What?
And then you can have it pick you up at the front of the house.
Everyone will name their car Kit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Right?
Are there going to be laws like, governing this kind of a thing?
I don't know.
Come on, there's going to be accidents or something like with your car trying to park itself
my God.
while you're in your house.
I know,
but the Google Maps car is automated, right? And that was one of our stories early on that like it has been in accidents, but all the accidents were caused by other people.
Well, and that's the other thing is like, think about that. You're like, a car's you think you've found a parking spot, and some cars slowly starting to park into it, and you're like, no, I'm going to park here. And the car's like, I don't give a shit, buddy. I'm not a fucking person. This is my spot. Like, I'll just back the fuck into you.
I have already started my procedure.
Yeah, procedure initiated. Please leave.
That would solve a lot of like fist fights over parking spaces if just the two cars were automated.
Like, all right. Oh, okay.
No one can fight. It's just like you can't get out.
And the assholes that would fight are currently shopping at the Ralphs.
Yeah, because
they're already there.
Oh my God.
So there's no like, I gotta get to the park. I gotta take this parking spot in front of you because I need to shop at Ralph's. It's like, no, they're in there getting their.
Good point.
Wait,
car
it'll
doesn't
do
even
that.
need to fucking park. It could just circle around the block until you're done.
gosh.
That's awesome.
Wait, it'll park itself at a grocery store, not just at your house?
No. The whole point is car, find a parking spot. I am going to go in.
I figured it was like because it was automated to know where its parking spot was at your home.
No, I don't think so. I think the whole concept is...
Oh my gosh, you can't just have your car circle. You don't know what a fucking nightmare that would be of just automated cars circling the Whole Foods?
Nightmare
Not that bad.
Dream.
Exactly. I wouldn't be in those cars.
Oh my god.
I'd be waiting for my car to finish the dance around the parking lot to come get me. But how crazy is this?
That's awesome.
And it's here. It's here.
All right, let's get one.
Okay,
You know what
your buddy
convinced me?
Mike
It's
needs
like-
to take us all on an automated ride.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, I want
I
to
have
know.
a feeling everybody's calling Mike
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
Ugh. So excited.
Oh my gosh.
So jazzed.
How are we doing on time?
But I do have that same feeling where I'm like, 65? Really? Exactly 65? All right.
yeah, I
That's
would go
yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
The other thing is I like driving.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I really enjoy, like, when I'm out of town for too long and I haven't driven in a couple weeks, I like get excited to come back and drive again.
I like driving.
Like, I like doing
don't like
road
long
trips.
See, I hate road
Oh,
trips.
I love road
I hate road
trips.
trips. I just feel like it's such a waste of time.
Oh, no, I dig it.
Love
I'm
road
like,
trips.
put on
I just get so
albums,
antsy
sing along.
and I'm
and
bored.
No,
and-
But
like,
I let someone else drive
find
so I can
random
drink.
fast food.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, but you'll be able to do that.
Oh, see,
Like,
no,
hey,
I don't like road
car,
trips.
Take me home, car.
Car,
home,
go
car.
park yourself.
Go park yourself,
Car,
you son of a
Go
bitch.
fuck yourself.
What can I do to deserve that, sir?
Yeah, I will go park myself. Enjoy your evening. Thank
Asshole.
you. Thank you for not vomiting on me again.
Again.
Yes. So
Yes.
I'm very excited.
Oh, man.
But I like the idea of being able to go on a road trip and not have to be in charge of the whole driving.
See, that's why I like road trips for the driving part.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like being the passenger in road trips.
Oh, interesting.
That was like, did I tell you guys the story about Thanksgiving last year where my brother's girlfriend had to fly into a different airport that was 2.5 hours away, and
don't
my
think
brother.
so.
Oh, okay.
Why would he date a girl like that?
No. No, she was supposed to fly into the close airport, but then weather conditions canceled that flight.
Yeah.
So they flew her into a different airport, which was 2.5 hours away.
So you could have sent to Tesla.
Well,
Oh.
5 hours round trip, right?
Oh, yeah.
And my brother's girlfriend was like, "Okay, so when are you coming to pick me up at the airport?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm not. I'm playing golf that day."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. And he's like, "My mom will come get you." And then my mom, my dear sweet mother, was like, "Yeah, I'll go pick up Stacey. It's fine." And then the day of, she's like, "Allie, will you come to the airport with me so I don't have to drive all the way by myself?" And in my head, I'm like, I'm not fucking driving 5 hours, like, just to be companionship to my mom.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, "Mom, you stay home, cook dinner. I'll just do the drive by myself." And I drove the 5-hour trip.
insane.
Oh, my God.
I mean, look, I love my brother's girlfriend. She's fucking rad.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's 2.5 hours of.
But
I can't
still,
believe you made me do this.
the thought, my point is that I would rather have done the trip by myself driving than
Got
just
it.
sit in the passenger seat and not be doing anything.
Interesting.
on the
I think
trip.
your brother's. That's awesome for him to be like, "No, I'm not going to go pick you up. I'm playing golf." I would never do that. I think that's awesome that your brother has
I
the
have to
balls
say,
do that.
I know-
I'm a big wuss.
I have to
and I'd
say,
cancel.
yeah, but I have to say, I'm glad that I don't like golf.
Me too. Oh, no, I'm saying
You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
play golf either.
Because I feel like it just sounds so shitty. Like if
Aw.
no, I mean it's but like to say like, oh no, I've got a golf tee time. Sorry,
Right.
That somehow seems way shittier than like I can't insert any other excuse. You know what I mean? Even
Well,
if it's
but the
I was
different-
going to go see Titanic with my friends.
Well,
you know
the
what I mean?
thing
Like,
with a golf tee time
it
is that
just
you have to
feels-
pay a lot for those tee times.
no, I know.
You've committed money,
Yeah.
and not just like $5 to rent roller skates or something like that.
no, I gotcha. Yeah.
You know?
I used to caddy, so I hate golf. I had a golfer throw his club at me once. and-
What?
Oh yeah, he really made a really bad shot, and so he swore and he threw his club like way up in the air, and that was his caddy, and it came down at me, and I just caught it
Yeah, you
Amazing.
like a
did.
champ and put it right back in
Fuck
his
yeah, you
bag,
did.
And he just stared at me because I should have let it hit me, so I could have sued him.
That would have been
But my
great.
cat-like reflexes kicked in.
You're like,
caught
man.
his
oh damn, I should have let that hit me.
But yeah, I hate golf.
Too much ninja.
Yeah.
All right, last story.
Do we have time for another story?
You're 46 minutes.
Oh,
Whoa.
we don't have time for
But
another
we don't
story.
have time for another story.
We don't have time for another story.
But you know what? We can keep it for next week.
We can keep it for next week.
Yeah. All right, people.
This has been fun.
What?
Keychains.
Keychains,
Keychains.
motherfucker.
Thank you, Rule, for the key change. Thank you, Grubhub, for our sexy
Yeah.
night in.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be so
Is
sexy.
that
for
gonna
our-
be
for our Drunksmith?
Okay.
Yeah.
Drunksmith.
We'll make it
I have
happen.
to make sure this doesn't expire before
Drunksmith?
Does it expire?
These are so cool.
Well, while she's
my God,
reading the fine print
I'm not joking. It totally expires like
in a week,
Christmas Day.
what's
You can't-
today's date?
16th, 18th.
Oh yeah, never mind. We got to use this like now.
Okay, we'll use it. We'll use it after the show.
Thanks, Grubhub, but you won't be sponsoring Drunksmith.
Yeah, I love it. All right, people. Well, that is it for this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour. I am Alex Albrecht.
I'm Alison Haislip.
That's Tom Crafty.
Thank you.
Yep.
He's pointing at himself.
Send us emails at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. Follow us on the Twitters, halfhourhappyhourhr at happy. What? Huh? What just happened?
At half Hour Happy HR.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think Allison's
I said our
totally
her.
committed.
Our her. All right, people. That's it.
We love your faces.
We love your faces.
Thank you
and
to
your
the
ears.
3 people who came to the Con Man panel.
Yes.
Right.
Fantastic.
Ooh,
Bye.
Bye.